Yo, what is up, Notch Nation? It's your boy Notched here with a Caster's Chronicle. I'm going to start doing these videos chronicling my travels to different events now that I'm traveling around more. And so I just wanted to start this and kick this series off with the Zoo 6 that I was at this weekend. So the Zoo 6 was actually held at the University of Missouri in Columbia, Missouri. Shout out to Como Smash for being extremely hospitable. The Zoo is a series that St. Louis has always been huge fans of, and I'd never gotten to go before until this one. So it was super exciting, my first time out there. So the Zoo 6 was actually sort of a return to form. The Zoo 5 hadn't been for a year and a half, going all the way back to July of 2023. Only had 193 people, so we bumped that up by about 40, and there was insane amount of competition from everywhere in Missouri. The head TOs for this event were actually Kyoto Hawk and J-Plane. And in talking to J-Plane, I'd actually found out that this was his first time as head TO ever. So going into it, he had a lot of anxieties, but all that anxiety was a small price to pay for an event of this caliber and just how good it was from beginning to finish for this one-day event. As is standard for me these days, I competed in Rivals 2 and I commentated Smash Ultimate later in the bracket. I usually try and get both of these in one day so that I can sort of fill up my schedule. Rivals 2 was the first event that was run this day, and it ran seamlessly without a hitch. It was very fun, lots of setups, lots of speedy set calling. Shout out to Kyoto Hawk for sort of balancing everything. It was truly phenomenal. So as for my commentating, I only commentated Smash Ultimate, don't really play it anymore, but I do cast a whole lot. So I did top 48 with the homie Chew. We've been doing a ton of commentary blocks here recently, so there's a ton of chemistry building. It was really seamless the way that we were sort of bouncing off each other in these few sets that we got to do. And then in top 8, I got to commentate with the Big M, a caster from Kansas City, who we have shared a lot of events together, but we have actually never had a block together. Now, doing top 8 blocks is hard for one-day events, especially because it is really at the end of the day. It's the time crunch. Everybody's tired. I've been playing and talking all day long, cheering for friends, this, that, the other. So it's really difficult to sort of keep the energy up, but it was a really fun time casting with Big M for our first time, too, and it felt pretty good despite it being our first block together ever. Now, as is custom in St. Louis, Smash, and all the Missouri scenes, everybody was getting extremely hyped for their friends during this event, so it was super duper fun to see everybody screaming and cheering and everything like that, especially during one particular set we'll get to in just a little bit. It's been playing in the background, but oh my god, everybody was super passionate to see their homies make runs on this bracket. Now, this was also the first tournament in quite a while that had basically all of the Missouri scenes attending. We literally had Springfield, we had Kansas City, we had St. Louis, we had Columbia, and we had SEMO all showing out to this tournament and all playing against each other. I know the Verixa and the bus set was super hype with SEMO and Como, crowds alike going absolutely bananas. And the hypest set of the entire tournament was Senju and Madeira. So just for a little setup of what I think was the most hype set of the entire bracket by far, the Wednesday before the Zoo 6, Senju had taken a loss to Morley. He was kind of mad about what had happened. And Madeira came into the St. Louis Discord and was trolling Senju, like talking shit, giving him the business, whatever you want to call it. But he was talking his talk, and Senju was sort of like on the verge of a little bit of a crash out. So it really culminated in them playing on Saturday, and it was an extremely hype Game 5 Falcon Ditto with both scenes absolutely going bananas, myself included, because everybody sort of knew the storyline that was going into this. On top of that, Madeira is actually, unfortunately, moving to Florida indefinitely for the time being, so no longer a Missouri Smasher, and so it was just a perfect bow tied on top of this like shit-talking present. It was phenomenal. It was a great set. Madeira started throwing on the theatrics, even flipping Senju off after game 1, getting the people going, getting everyone riled up. It was a phenomenal set between two friends, but it really had like some beef going behind it. It really felt like old school Smash. On top of all this fun, St. Louis really showed out for the Zoo 6. So 8K got first, Henry Luma got 5th, and Senju got 7th of the top 8 in Smash Ultimate. OG Swaglord got 2nd in melee singles, which is also insane because there were 2 top 100 players, and he had actually eliminated one of them, which is insane. Melee doubles, Travioli and Slow King got first, and then Shinobi and his partner got second, so we took the gold home in that. And then Tim Temper had gotten second in the Rivals 2 bracket, which is also just absolutely insane. So St. Louis really showed up to play this day. But basically, that's it. I just want to sort of chronicle what I'm doing, where I'm going, just to keep it fun, and that way I have something to go back and look for. So I appreciate you watching. If you like this comment, let me know with a like, a subscribe, anything like that. And I will see you in the next one.